Hey there, everyone. If you're getting ready to tackle your compulsory English assignment, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to break down everything you need to know step by step to help you absolutely ace it.
Look, it's totally normal to feel a little overwhelmed by an assignment, but don't you worry, that's why we're here, to give you a clear path forward so you can submit your best work with total confidence.
Okay, so here's our game plan for today. We're going to start by making the whole assignment feel a lot easier. First, we'll break down that 10-mark dialogue question. Then we'll dive into the key concepts for the short answers, crack the code on those grammar fill-in-the-blanks, and wrap it all up with some final tips for success. Let's get right into it.
All right, first up is question 1, the dialogue. Now this one's worth a big chunk of your grade, so let's make sure we absolutely nail it.
So, the task is pretty specific. A 200-word dialogue with a friend you haven't seen in a while. To really get a feel for what makes a great answer, we're going to walk through a sample dialogue between two old college friends, Amit and Prashant.
So, the first thing to notice is how the conversation kicks off. It's not just a flat hello, right? It starts with real, genuine surprise, which makes the whole scene feel authentic, and it immediately pulls you in. Your first goal? Make that greeting sound natural. Okay, so after they say their hellos and catch up a bit, the dialogue finds its purpose. The conversation isn't just random chit-chat. Amit shares his real career goal, and that gives the whole discussion a clear, meaningful direction. And that right there, that's a super key element of a strong dialogue. Now this is really the heart of a great dialogue. See, it's not just about talking, it's about sharing something valuable. Here, Prashant gives Amit some really solid, motivating advice. This exchange of ideas is what takes a simple chat and turns it into a compelling piece of writing. Okay, so to wrap this part up, if you want a top-scoring dialogue, just follow these steps. Start with a realistic greeting, give your conversation a central theme, like career goals, share some meaningful advice, and then finish with a clear conclusion where the friends, plan to stay in touch. Awesome! Now that we've got the dialogue down, let's move on to the next section, question 2. This part deals with short answer theoretical concepts, and they're worth 5 marks each. So the first concept you need to know is effective conversation. And the biggest thing to remember here is that it's a two-way street. It's not a speech, it's an exchange. Both people have to be sending and receiving information for it to actually work. Now, if you want to get those full marks, you'll want to explain these key elements. Be sure to mention the sender and the receiver, why a clear message is so important, and of course, crucial feedback. Things like nodding or asking questions that shows you're actually listening. And don't forget nonverbal stuff like eye contact and making sure the conversation has a balanced flow. All right, the next short answer topic is all about the difference between formal and informal situations. The easiest way to handle this one is to just compare them side by side. Formal is for professional settings, think job interviews, while informal is for all those relaxed chats you have with friends and family. Let me show you what this actually looks like with some real examples. Formally, you'd say, "Good morning." Informally, "What's up?" A formal request starts with, "I would like to," but an informal one is more like, "Want to grab?" Dropping specific examples like these in your answer, that's what shows you really get it. Okay, time to switch gears and move on to question 3, the grammar fill-in-the-blanks. These are multiple choice questions, and trust me, with a little bit of logic, these can be a piece of cake. Let's take a look at our first example here. The group of students is or are planning a surprise. Now, this is a classic test of something called subject-verb agreement, or concord. It just means the verb has to agree with its subject. The secret is always to find the real subject of the sentence. So the key here is figuring out what the true subject is. Are we talking about the students, which is plural, or the group as one single thing? The main subject is the group, and since there's only one group, the subject is singular, and that means it needs a singular verb. And that means the correct answer has to be A, is. The group of students is planning a surprise. See? Simple when you break it down, right? All right, let's try one more, shall we? She go or goes to the market every morning. What's the biggest clue in this sentence? Did you spot the clue? It's every morning. That little phrase tells us it's a routine, a daily habit, which calls for the simple present tense. And the rule for the simple present is pretty easy. For a singular subject like she, he, or it, you just add an S or ES to the verb. So that makes our correct answer B, goes. She goes to the market every morning. So remember,
Always be on the lookout for those little time phrases. They'll help you pick the right tense.
Wow, we have covered a ton of ground. Let's just wrap all this up with a few final takeaways to make sure you're ready to succeed with this entire assignment.
Okay, think of this as your final cheat sheet. For the dialogue, make it feel real and give it a purpose. For the short answers, remember the structure. Definition first, then the key points. For grammar, the golden rule is to find the real subject. And for everything, please, read the question carefully before you even start writing.
Look, you've seen the examples, you get the concepts, and now you have the strategies. You are absolutely equipped to tackle this assignment. So, take a deep breath, get started, and show them what you know. You've got this.
you.